In 1988, in Tampa, Florida, four friends opened a steakhouse to help differentiate it from the competition that gave it an Australian theme. Today, I'm going to the Outback because I'm eating everything at Outback Steakhouse. We got an RV! It's gonna be crazy! It was started by people who are not from Australia. They just really co-opted another culture. And it worked! They got thousands of locations across the world! Oh, also, the East Menu is brought to you by hot sauces. The turkey sauce, the taco sauce, the burger sauce. Get yourself some. Let's get on this. Let's go. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's eat the menu. We're gonna start with some appetizers. The seared pepper ahi. Ahi. Okay, fun fact, the Outback we're at right now is right next to the Olive Garden that we ate at. Isn't that fun? Is this wasabi? Yeah. Oh, woo, 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 woo. I thought it was guacamole. Honestly, I think this is just as good as any other place I've had a seared ahi tuna. You know, it's a great thing for the moms out there, people who are trying to stay healthy while still going to Outback. The Aussie cheese fries, g'day. Aussie cheese fries. I can't do an Australian accent without also talking up in my nose because my relationship to that sound is specifically Flight of the Conchords, even though I know they're from New Zealand, but one of the guys actually did Outback commercials for a long time.
The Outback Special. I'll get the 12-ouncer.
That's sort of how I think of it. Anyway, let's try the Aussie cheese fries. First of all, there's too many. It's absolutely too many. Thick. Chews like a steak. I bet in the restaurant this is pretty good, but takeout, I think would be best eaten with a small shovel. Let's go into the kookaburra wings. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Laugh, kookaburra, laugh. Kookaburra save some gum for me. I don't know if that's what it is. The kookaburra wings, a little oversteamed, but I'm not gonna blame that. They still pass the wing test for the most part. Come off the bone, look at that bone. Ooh, sexy. Holy shit, wow. You know, I knew that they did like the Bloomin' onion batter fried chicken, like at some point during the pandemic, but it's so good on these wings. It is such a unique wing flavor, and I normally only ever want buffalo wings. These are delicious. I want to have a second. I'm just gonna make sure the leg quality is good. I'm gonna regret this later, but it's so good. I thought it was all about the steak. I rarely venture off of what I normally get. I just normally get the steak, but that was phenomenal. So fun fact, this RV belongs to Second Try producer Nick Refka's friends. Let's take a little pit stop to what Zach Kornfeld thinks is the best free bread on the market, the Outback bread. It's good, it's like a pumpernickel rye. We'll be seeing him later. Let's put it over the shoulder. Grilled shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. Barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. It's like Red Lobster quality. Maybe a little overcooked. Maybe a little soft. Flavor's nice, not spicy, but there's a little kick there. The sauce complements it pretty well. Prawns. Little bitty prawns. The coconut shrimp. But I like dipping it in tartar sauce. But let's try it. Tastes like a donut. If you've ever wondered what a shrimp donut tastes like, this is it. And I think it's pretty good for a donut. It's thick. It's thick as heck. Becky might like it though. Oh, yeah, the mac and cheese bitch. It's the mac and cheese bits, but when I first read it, I thought it said bitch. Look at these balls. Lost one. Lost one. We're just gonna eat it. Whoa. It's like a cheese gusher. Whoa. I got chills. They're multiplying. Let's try this goopy food with some goop. Oh, whoa. It's better with the goop. Texturally, it's worse, but flavorally, it's way better. But these balls are a one-way trip to a heart attack. I mean, those are not good for you. Let's move into some dips. We had a lot of fun with the dips at Olive Garden. It looks like a coleslaw made of cheese. Doesn't it though? Okay, I guess we'll try it. The cold cheese coleslaw. It's like a cold cheese salad. It tastes like a queso. The cold is weird about it, but the flavor is actually pretty good. But it looks awful. Let's move past it. I assume a spinach and artichoke dip. Oh, that one's not good. No. No, 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 no. No, thank you. There's this steak and cheese one, and then there's this other one. They smell crazy. They look crazy. We think this one is the steak and cheese dip, right? Okay, I'm having a real hard time breaking through the barrier here. It's also got a chip on top. Oh my God. It is, hold on, look at the inside. Is it like a taco dip? I like that one the most. It tastes like Velveeta hamburger helper. This is the, I think, a Chipotle ranch of sorts. Kind of tastes like a dressing to me. It's not to go on chips, but it's good. Jury's out on all the dips. The dips were all really weird and chunky, almost like borderline soup. One of them was cold, but certainly they don't heat up their food in the paper to-go cartons. I guess I can't be certain of that. Ooh! I've never had this before. The Aussie twisted rib. What is in this? What's in this? Pickles? Kind of a sweet pickle, kind of spicy. I don't know, they're ribs that look like wings. They eat like wings. Is this their answer to the baby back? You know, Chili says the baby back ribs. If it's served with a dipping sauce, then it must be dipped. It's the Bloomin' onion sauce. Not what you think you dip barbecue into. Wow, what a wild experience. Yeah, those aren't worth it. The Sydney shrooms. I've been to Sydney. I've been to Melbourne. I don't remember having mushrooms in Sydney. I don't remember anyone being like, you gotta try the Sydney shrooms. Why doesn't this have the sauce? This is, oh, I think you should dip these in this. Maybe that's what this is for. I think it should actually be in the onion sauce. This ranch is good. We're gonna keep the ranch here all day. Anyhow, let's move on to the next section. Some more appetizers. And especially, I bet you're excited for the Bloomin' Onion. Now joining us of the Bloomin' Onion, the soups and the salads, my wife, Becky Habersberger. Woo! Becky, come on in, girl, Becky. She looks like a rock and roll star. Get in here, Becky, you look amazing.
Thanks.
Look at this, do you dress up like we were going on a Valentine's Day date?
No, do you? The jacket, the lipstick, a famous Australian.
Oh, I was singing Grease earlier too. I was thinking you look like Grease, but I'm like, but why would you look like Grease? And I always forget that she's Australian. You can hold the knife.
Whoa.
Becky and I have had many romantic, beautiful, loving evenings together at Outback Steakhouse. And the thing we're always the most excited about, the Bloomin' Onion.
It looks perfect.
Looks like a good one.
It traveled well.
So crunchy.
It's just a perfect salty, savory treat.
It's better than onion rings.
Oh, 100% better than onion rings.
The best onion. I like it because it encourages a family to sit around, share a good night together, and consume an entire onion.
That's a beautiful thing to have.
So they actually have a patent, a trademark on this, the thing that makes this. They invented it. That's huge. That's incredible. I mean, I sell hot sauces, but I didn't invent hot sauce. We could sit here and just consume this the entire day, but we must move on. There's so many things to try. And Becky, who is a Midwest gal, loves herself some loaded baked potato soup.
It has an interesting color.
It has a shade of green to it.
It has a shade of green to it.
Like a 10% green. Heavy.
Delicious.
It is not the best loaded baked potato soup I've ever had from a chain.
I don't think it's very loaded.
I wouldn't call it.
For the amount of toppings, and the cheese kind of congealed quickly on the travel.
You know, we always considered like asking the restaurant if I can sit there and eat it, but I would need my own room, and then they would want to be there and they would want to editorialize what I say. And I'm here to tell you the truth. So I have to sometimes have things that are less than perfect, but I always acknowledge that it's time's fault, not the restaurant.
Yeah, this is definitely time's fault, not the restaurant.
This is the soup du jour. It looks like a chicken tortilla soup with cheese. So let's try
noodles.
it. The soup du jour. Somewhere between a vegetable soup and a tortilla soup, and then a very strong herb flavor out of nowhere at the end.
Very salty.
Spicy, salty, herby, and tastes like vegetable. Maybe this soup, it wasn't his day.
Not his day.
Let's go into this French onion soup. It looks like it's got mashed potatoes on top, doesn't it?
It looks like a little pita or something.
Right, it doesn't look like cheese. It looks like bread or potato.
Oh my God.
But
it's
honestly,
almost like an onion patty.
The stretch of that was pretty impressive.
Oh, there's some, it's bread.
Oh yeah, there is supposed to be a little croquette.
There's a little piece of bread under there.
Okay, so it is the croquette. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's try it.
So that wasn't all cheese.
That's actually not that bad. I think that tastes about how it's supposed to taste.
feel like it's more of like a hospital soup.
Let me do a little bread dip.
Do a little bread dip.
I mean, it's already got literally bread in it. We lived in Chicago for a while. We were used to those wet, greasy sandwiches.
Is it better with the bread? What about with the bloomin' onion?
No, you're gonna ruin the onion. Dip the onion in the onion. Oh yes, the blooming onion itself is good.
But dip it. Do it like it was a French fry.
You're crazy.
It's good.
Yeah, you know what? It's actually kind of good.
Right?
It's kind of good. Now, something that Becky and I love, something we absolutely adore, and we often will order even from other places, is what we affectionately call a ranch salad. It's the salad you get at American chain restaurants that has iceberg or romaine lettuce, some red onions, some cherry tomatoes, some croutons, and shredded cheese. And you get it with ranch. Is that beautiful, like, sheet billowing into the frame? Because I wouldn't mind if it was. This is, honestly, I think the highlight of many American chain restaurants.
Oh yeah, get a good little bit of cold cheese. It's crunchy, it's sweet, it's savory.
Typically, this is what our table looks like. We have one of these, got that onion.
And then one of the really big beers.
Yeah, and this is sort of our bruschetta. You know, this is sort of how we bruschetta. Okay, let's move on to Becky's last salad real quick because she's getting too warm in here. The Caesar salad.
It looks good. It looks like a Caesar. You know, how you want a Caesar to look. It's a Caesar. Oh, a little peppery there. A little bit of, a little kick on that dressing.
Oh, black pepper. You know what the best time of year to order a Caesar salad is?
March
15th. Is it 14th or 15th? 15th.
15th.
March 15th. Hey, too, Brute. Well, Becky, what's been going on with you?
Well, you know, just been here with you. I'm so hot.
Well,
I've never been so hot in my life.
Let's let you leave. Thanks for having Becky on here. Make sure you listen to You Can Sit With Us, the Try Wives podcast. It's amazing. Go check it out right now. There's many episodes, and it performs better than our podcast, and we're not bitter about that at all.
Heyo.
Oh, I do have a treat. I have these coconut shrimps you might like to. I'm gonna take back with you.
Oh, okay.
They taste like donuts.
I love donuts. Good day, good day, good day, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Wasn't Becky a treat? We had to let her go early because she was melting, and it is hot. We're in the parking lot, and it is about 98 degrees outside, so you might say, like, wow, it sounds like there's more air on now. There is. And we're gonna have some salad. Nothing cools you off like a nice, refreshing salad. The Aussie cob. Aussie cab. Look how thick the cheese shred is. I am already feeling a little full. Not a good sign, but gotta do what we gotta do. I do this for you. I've noticed there's some other people on YouTube trying to do this format, and I'm not mad about it. I'm honestly concerned for you. I don't think you should do it. Only one of us has to. All right. Tastes exactly like the other salad I already had. I don't even taste the egg, so I kind of like it more than other ones I've had. Yeah, it's a good little cop. And by little, I mean enormous. It was the biggest salad I've ever seen at a fast food place. Fast casual. This salad box has little holes in it, so it can breathe, so it can stay alive. Just like when you move a puppy. I think I was supposed to have the chicken with that salad. I can still taste the salad in my mouth. Good flavor. I think they're just using the bloomin' onion for everything. This was a Patty Habersberger choice for a while. The blue cheese and steak salad. You know, it's a way to have your steak, feel a little healthy about it. Oh, that's a nice cook. That's a nice interior cook there, isn't it? I do think that they've cooked this quite well. It looks pretty appetizing to me. It's a nice medium rare. Strong blue cheese flavor. It's like the most immediate breath-changing flavor in existence. Like, you're not getting any kisses. For Becky and I, this is a romantic place. We like to kiss. We like to sit at a table and just kiss. I support people who like this flavor, but I assume they're single. It's the blue cheese wedge salad. Wedge salads are just so funny, aren't they? That was a more enjoyable bite than the steakhouse blue cheese, just because the bacon, I think, complements it better. Cheers. Let's go into the Brisbane Caesar. Brisbane. I can't get into these boxes without breaking them. We're just gonna assemble a perfect bite. I don't even want to taint this salad, because someone could eat this perfectly fine salad. Gluten-free Caesar wrap. Well, I guess not. Actually, double E, I guess not. Tastes like a chicken finger. It's good. It's a lot of salad. The blue cheese pecan salad. It's a side salad. This is a side salad like that girl you've been seeing for 4 years is a side chick. Commit or don't. Choose a side. Let's try it. That was a lot. That was too much flavor. The balsamic vinegar, you have blue cheese, and then you have sugar nuts. That's just a lot to take in. Well, let's keep on trucking. How are we not even into anything yet? I feel like we've eaten a lot. This is the next Olive Garden, people. Buckle up. Now it's time for some sides. I'm already feeling a little full. Let's start with some broccoli. I never get this. Whoa, it smells really bad. You guys smell it? It's the fresh steamed seasonal valleys. This is the fresh steamed broccoli. The fresh steamed fresh steamed seasonal veggies. They smell horrific. You know how like broccoli sometimes smells like farts? You smell like shit. Let's have them. Put it outside. Get it out of here. Get out of here. It's veggies like that make kids think they don't like veggies. That is definitely in the running for the worst thing I eat today. Let's have the snack mac. It looks pretty good. I love capellini? Cavatelli? I love the swirly noodles. Boring, flavorless. What is this? Not enough salt, not enough cheese flavor. You've proven to me you know how to make salt and cheese things. It's such a disappointment. This should be a treat every time. Ugh. Let's try the rice. Huh? It's not what I normally think of when I order rice, but it does smell really good. We're gonna call it seasoned rice. I just guessed, but that's the real name. It has the consistency of like a pudding. What? It tastes like a paste. The rice is so hilariously overcooked and it's so salty. I can chew this by pushing my tongue up against the roof of my mouth and squishing it into a paste. It tastes like concentrated chicken soup and the texture is like pudding. Sides are not doing well so far. Maybe the side salad is the right choice. The loaded mashed potatoes. This looks like a really decadent bite though. If I was starving, I'd be like all over this. Yeah, that's delicious. It tastes like perfectly seasoned baked potato. That's good. Mashed potatoes are good. Okay, let's get this. This is not gonna be good. Let's try the cream spinach. This is the same spinach that was probably featured in a spinach dip earlier, which I didn't enjoy. Salty. It tastes like a spinach and artichoke dip, but it's better than the one that actually is the spinach and artichoke dip. I'd rather just eat this on chips. They really specialize in goops here, because I've liked a lot of the goops. Except for those dip goops. Some of those dip goops were weird. Outback Goop House. We got goop. Plain mashed potatoes. Hey, let's find out what the OG potato tastes like without all the fixins. I love mashed potatoes. I like dipping my chicken fingers in them. I also like dipping my steak into mashed potatoes. Something wrong. So it tastes like the dumplings you get from Cracker Barrel. When you get chicken and dumplings, these potatoes taste like the dumplings. So they're not bad, but they're not what I want my mashed potatoes to taste like. French fries. I'm sorry. Aussie fries. They're from Australia. They're pretty good. Way better than the loaded fries. The loaded fries made them not good. These are like really good. They should make their mashed potatoes out of their leftover fries. Because the potato and fry oil and salt flavor in that is, mwah. It's like Baby Groot. Well, blanched or steamed. Even the bottom where it's more fibrous, quite chewable and delicious, but it's a little under-seasoned. And for all my vegetarian fans out there, first of all, thank you for watching this. I don't know why you're here, but thanks for being here. But burger sauce is tremendous on vegetables because it's just sort of a smoky mustard, a very mild heat. I could see my friend making that and serving it to me at dinner and I'd be like, asparagus is pretty good, nice work. Okay, let's move on over to my brother's favorite thing to get at these types of restaurants. Now, you've met my brother Brian, but I don't think you've met my brother David outside of our wedding video, but he loves sweet potatoes. Shout out to David Habersberger, the sweet potato. So hot. Pretty good, but I would recommend twice the butter capsules. Just to really Just do it. Salads shouldn't be as big as they are, but the potatoes should have double butter. Delicious, buttery, sugary, sweet, fun. Yum, 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 yum. Let's have the potato, or as we like to call it in Australia, the pot. They do not have legalized pot there, except for in the capital city. Look at the salt on the outside of that. That's what you want. You want a nice salty outside of your potato so that you can eat the skin, because the skin's got all the vitamins in it. You want to encourage your patrons to eat the skin. Damn, that's a fine potato. The amount of salt in the skin is delivering. Damn, that's good. So the asparagus and the baked potato are by far the best vegetables to purchase here, as far as I'm concerned. If you like the broccoli at Outback Steakhouse, we probably can't be friends. Reevaluate your life. Let's move on. Here we go! Now joining me on the RV Eat the Menu table stage, please welcome my friend Brian Wohl.
Good day, Keith.
Wow, Brian, what is going on?
Oh, just been grilling with my friends.
Spot on impression so far. Incredible. Alexandria told me a couple weeks ago, oh, I'm probably gonna get fun costumes for all the guests. And I was like, okay. Then I completely forgot about that. And then when Becky came in, I was like, oh, Becky just decided to dress cute. But then as soon as you came here, I remembered there were costumes today, and what a delight. So that's something else to look forward to, in addition to my slow deterioration as a person.
Here to help my friends.
Oh boy, okay. This can't cut it. Really
That's a knife.
That's a knife.
I watched the movie this morning.
Crocodile Dundee?
Yes,
Wow.
I rented it. There's a lot of drug use in Crocodile Dundee.
Really?
Yes, because it's 80s New York.
Of course.
And, oh my goodness. So what's Australian about the Outback Burger? We have pickles.
I don't think there's anything Australian about it other than the name. Okay. But this is the Outback Burger. Let's dive in. You know, for it being quite medium well looking, it actually is fairly moist. There's still a decent amount of fat in the burger, but I don't like it.
It's like, hey, you remember a burger? It's like it. You want to try some burger sauce on it?
Brian, you're crazy.
I mean, I feel like
I forgot all about it.
now we're doing it.
Night and day.
A true friend will not only make your burger taste better, but plug your hot sauce.
It may look like a shark, but I promise you he's as sweet as any other fish. Here's a baked potato. Oh my God, it's so hot. This looks good though. It's got the bloomin' onion on it.
Oh yes.
That's what we're looking for. Now this should be the only burger there is. Now this looks so much better. And I know it's gonna be better because the bloomin' onion is delicious. The Bloomin' burger. I'll just look the shark in the eyes. Really something.
Bloomin' onion really helps. That helps.
I still think it could be more flavorful overall. This is a burger best eaten upside down. You want that onion flavor to hit the tongue, because there's nothing else going on in the burger. The sweet Chicomine sandwich. What is the pun there? What am I missing? The sweet Chicomine?
That was not in Crocodile Dundee or any Baz Luhrmann films.
Chook is slang for chicken in Australia, it turns out. Well, let's try the sweet Chicomine. Whoa, this tastes like a peanut butter chicken breast. Is that what this is? Do you taste that?
It's like Italian dressing.
Maybe that's there.
Italian, honey mustard, maybe that's what it is. It's like this sweet, I don't know what the deal is with the sweet pickles.
I took 3 bites to understand it, and I hate it. Ew.
It tastes like it'll give you heartburn.
The Bloomin' chicken sandwich.
That's really good.
They're like the kookaburra wings, but in a sandwich form.
I forgot they're called kookaburra wings. Did you sing the song? Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, kookaburra, laugh, kookaburra. How gay your life must be. Yeah, kookaburra.
What an inclusive song. Wow.
I mean, that's the Australians. They're very welcoming because all the animals want to kill you.
The animals there, hilariously, Ned got attacked by a kookaburra and a magpie on our trip to Australia. Yeah, I saw it happen. It was kind of like a horror movie. We had this beautiful day touring vineyards, and we had this nice lunch, and he was like, I'm gonna go take Wes out, and we're gonna go walk outside, just get some of his energy out before we get back in the car. And he just completely ignored the sign on the door that said, please stay on the path and avoid swooping magpies. and they ventured maybe a foot off the path. And then I just see Ned holding Wes, running toward the door, and I'm like, what's he doing out there? And then a bird comes and goes, well, bam, into the back of his head, and he goes, oh! And then he runs in, and then he can't open the door. It was wild. It was a really funny memory for me. A really horrible one for him. Good times. Okay, those are all the burgers. I think the fried chicken sandwich so far has been the best of them. But we got a prime rib sandwich over here.
This has got to be the star of the show.
This has got to be delicious. It's going to be like a French dip, right?
I like how mine is going to start with half of an onion.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to just bite into this and know that I'm going to be alone for the rest of the day.
I love the mushroom and onion flavor. The au jus is salty and so good. Yours is probably was a different, I bet you had a different bite than I just did, but my bite was incredible.
This is exciting for me because my wife does not like onions. So this is my little onion adventure away from home.
Takes some pretty serious jaws to get through this beef sandwich, am I right?
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't have any fish because fish are friends, not food.
Well, B-Well, thanks for dropping by. What else is going on with you?
Oh man, just doing stand-up around LA and doing my favorite friendship.
Oh, and you also do the wrestling show on Wednesdays, right?
Yes, on Wednesdays I do a live news show, The Wink Daily, for Wrestling Inc. So if you guys ever want to talk wrestling, I'm your guy.
Ryan Wohl, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on Eat the Menu. Now let's continue on to something else. Next up is Kids Menu. To join me are my kids, the Food Babies. Welcome, YB and Alexandria. I'm the Food Daddy, they're the Food Babies. You get it. Oh my God. Look at you, you look amazing.
Oh man, it's so hot in here.
Yeah, get in there. Oh my Lord.
Sideways, maybe?
You're in. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, come on in.
Oh my God.
Well, I don't know where this is so overwhelming, but it's such good energy for me. I'm very excited now. The Food Babies are here, which means we're having the kids menu. It's great to have our wonderful Food Babies. YB has been very busy the last month, really doing a lot of our Without a Recipe.
Well, actually today I'm sending out the last cut of Without a Recipe final episode.
Oh my gosh, you've probably already seen it by now, but for us that's a big achievement because it is the finale. The finale is always crazy.
Yes.
So much of a
It's
project.
a 56-minute episode.
Wow, is that the longest one?
Yeah.
Wow. And Alexandria is producing today's shoot, so this was her idea. The grilled cheese.
Wow.
Also, we got baked potatoes.
It's so small.
It is very small, and I'd say only one side is grilled, the other side is
Yeah,
stale.
it's just like sandwich with cheese between.
Yes, here
That's
you
true.
are.
Not bad.
Not too bad.
That's not bad, but a little boring.
It is boring. We need tomato soup.
Yeah, or something. Let's get rid of that. That was, it's fine. That was the good, boring, safe thing for the kids. The kid chicken. It's just the kids' grilled chicken. And it looks like it's just a tiny little grilled chicken breast. And it's got some barbecue sauce. Alexandria, I guess I'll just be feeding you.
It's actually cooked pretty well.
So let's try it with the barbecue.
It's pretty soft, which I like. It's not dry.
I thought it would be drier, but yeah, nice and tender.
It's got a surprising amount of char taste
Yeah.
to it. It's an odd thing to serve a child,
Yeah.
right?
Cool child.
I've never seen that on a kid's menu before. Just a little bit of grilled chicken. This is just the children's cheeseburger. This is good for me because this is how you feed toddlers,
That's true.
at a restaurant and they're eating off the kids' menu.
It's a bit dry. Tastes like nothing.
That's what I said about the first burger. It tasted like nothing.
You don't taste the cheese even.
It's boring and it's bad. Why do children have to suffer this?
Why did I even do my hair today?
I don't know. None of us should have done our hair today.
I took an hour doing my hair.
Oh no.
I might have to take a little break and stand up really quick.
Okay.
When I sit down, all of this air in here pushes the rest of the costume around my face and just chokes me a bit. But it's okay.
It is?
It's fine.
It's okay.
This belly is so big.
What if you just sucked your head into the costume and just kept your mouth out of it?
I think this is fine. This
Okay.
is better.
Like that?
It looks pretty good. I'll do the bloomin' onion too, so I love that sauce.
Pretty solid. Not the best, but not the worst.
Oh, I think it's really good. I just some solid kids chicken strips.
It's good, but it doesn't scream Outback Steakhouse to me, you know?
No. Do they have a kid's steak?
Right?
You
I
know,
was looking for
you
some
should be able to
steak.
get a kid's steak, like a little filet mignon,
I think that's the next one.
the baby filet. Oh!
Oh!
Baby steak! Baby steak! Baby steak! Baby steak! All right, baby steak. Let's cut some baby steak. Let's see how they cooked it for the babies. At best, medium well, if not well.
See, I like my steak pink.
Yeah, I like mine on the red side.
It's not good, but it's not disgusting.
The meat itself is not what a filet mignon should taste like.
That's just,
Do you think you can cut it with your crocodile Dundee knife?
oh
It's
my
a filet.
God.
It's a filet, so I feel like it's possible.
It's working.
It is? What? No way.
You call that a knife?
Oh my
Now this isn't a knife, but it did work like one. Pretty good. Well, we do have one more fun side that kids will love, and that's the mac and cheese. Now, I've already had the mac and cheese, and I didn't think it was amazing, but you didn't yet, so why don't you give it a try? Does this
That's
look
so
like it?
bland. You need the salt on this.
That's what I said earlier.
Like a ton of salt.
It tastes like nothing.
Nothing.
It's barely cheesy. It's so
Right?
bad.
So pretty much all kids' meal were very bland.
But we do at least have one potential saving grace, and that's the dog.
The
meat.
dog.
Hot dog?
It's a sundae.
Why does it say dog then?
I don't know. We're trying the kids' ice cream sundae now. It's not a dog.
It's not a dog.
In case anyone was confused.
Okay, that one is good.
Confirm. It's good.
That one's really good because it's really hot in here.
It's kind of like a McDonald's ice cream sundae, which is a good ice cream
It's
sundae.
exactly like a McDonald's hot fudge
Oh, yeah.
sundae,
That's
a
really
Sonic
good.
hot fudge sundae. It also is just better because it's so f***ing hot. Well, food babies, what a treat this was. You look adorable. You had a really rough time, but I think it was worth it. What were you?
A bird.
Show them your wings.
I know you're a bird. Oh, my chicken sauce! Classic bird. Gonna get rid of the sauce. It's most delicious on it. Well, thanks to our Australian food babies. Great to see you. Make sure you follow both of them online. Check out YV's YouTube channel. She's always posting lots of various German or Asian eating or language learning content, which is very fun. Good luck, Koala Bear. You barely fit.
For sure.
That was a little wild, huh? Okay, let's move on to the next round. Next up, we got ribs, chicken, and more. And joining me to have even more fun at Outback is your favorite boy, Miles Bonsignore. Are you Wolverine?
This is the greatest show! How's it going, Bob?
Honestly, I'd rather watch The Greatest Showman with Wolverine than any other version of it. We just decided to put paper towels under my legs.
I saw there was a paper. Is that because I'm gonna sweat?
I don't know. Alexandria said we should do it.
Dropping greasy things.
Because I keep trapping greasy.
Oh. When I turned around, you were way closer to me than I thought you were gonna be.
The twisted ribs. Again. But these are big. Another pickle situation.
Kind of good.
Ooh, they're sweet.
Whoa, those are spicy. Why are they spicy
They're a
pickle?
little spicy.
I didn't know that was gonna be spicy.
Some are spicier than others. The twisted rib. Mac Daddies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, these are way better. It tastes like these are fried because there's a crunch to them.
Twisted my yeah.
Twist me off some pork, buddy.
Come on, bub.
The grilled chicken for big boys. Not just for babies anymore.
Now, Keith, I was obviously dressing up like Wolverine today,
Oh, dry.
and no, very dry.
It's like chalk.
It's covered in sort of like, I would say visual flavor, but it has zero of the stuff.
They should put this chicken into people's mouths when they're getting their braces put on. It'll soak up all the saliva in their mouth for the whole procedure. And then they can pull it right back out.
Yeah, perfect dentist moment. So I was getting excited for this all week. I was gonna dress up like Wolverine. But Wolverine has the staple of he has a mustache shaved and he has his right shave right here. I was all set to do it. I was like, you know what? My wedding is a little far away. And I'm really glad I didn't because tomorrow I'm shooting all my engagement photos. Very close.
Sarah would have understood.
She would have known.
She would have understood.
Yeah.
She would have been like, I get it. Your work comes first, honey. An Australian favorite. Meat medallion fettuccine. The Kingsland pasta.
Yeah.
Be a king. 1, 2, 3.
Tastes like nothing. Tastes like hot.
And the noodles are so soft that I didn't register them as noodles.
I drank the noodles.
I drank that and it was like water that was not refreshing. There's supposed to be?
This is shrimp?
Well, there wasn't.
It was beef. You really look like the blonde wig really looks real.
I know, it looks pretty good.
It's pretty
I'm
disorienting.
kind of blonde.
Oh!
You remember of the band of Montreal.
Yeah, I like that band.
Let's get Outback tonight.
Bang, bang, bang.
Well, careful with this knife, bro.
sorry.
It's very sharp.
Luckily, I've got my claws. Oh!
The Alice Springs chicken. Still looks kind of dry.
Oh, is this pork?
It's chicken.
Okay.
Right, Alice chicken. Oh, it's much better.
It also just tastes like water. Like it tastes.
Do we have COVID?
Maybe we have COVID. People are always like, "That's not seasoned."
If you're
And
trying
I'm
to
like,
sympathize with your friend who had COVID earlier this year, maybe go to Outback and get some of these dishes.
Absolutely.
Doesn't it look like the top of a slice of Pizza Hut cheese pizza?
Are there mushrooms in there?
This is fun.
There's mushrooms in there?
Careful with that knife. Bro, careful with that knife. It's really sharp. Oh, you got a mushroom on my thigh.
Honestly, the cheese mushroom is not bad.
Mushroom has more flavor than that whole beef pasta.
You already did.
Kaylin was like, you keep forgetting to do this. I need you to do this. She's right. The Bloomin' chicken.
Does this come with a sauce?
Try our plate first.
I should have it a la mode and then I'll have it.
A la mode. A la carte?
I guess. Okay,
Well,
so
first let me try with ice cream just to see.
just to see what is in my ice cream. Then we'll do a second round. Are these potatoes that you're discarding?
Yeah, but I'm gonna donate them to the potato people. I'm gonna take all the potatoes at the end of the day to the homeless shelter and give them potatoes.
Is that something that people do?
I do. Do you remember Ireland? They love their potatoes.
You're talking about the famine?
The famine.
Yeah, I remember Ireland.
Okay, chicky tendies.
Look at these.
Chicky.
These are gonna be really good.
Dip it in the chicken then.
Well, I guess I want to try it a la mode first, and then. I don't know why they're not salting their food as much as like. I feel like you go to these places to get scorched.
The
with salt.
appetizers were salty as What do you think?
We're sitting so close, and every time I look at you, I feel like we're gonna kiss.
It is like looking at you at a wide angle lens.
This is so close.
Everything in base is so big. About 92 degrees in here, by the way.
Yeah.
If that wasn't clear.
You know, you stuff me full of chicken, turn the heat up. I'm ready to kiss you.
That's enough.
That's enough out of you.
Oh, this
Whoa!
way! Oh, first of all, look at the size of this potato.
Wow.
Oh, the submarine! The ribs. Those were the twisted ribs. These are the real ribs.
Are these the?
No, that's Chili's. Don't. You'll get in trouble. These also taste fried.
They do taste fried. Are they not supposed to be?
No, ribs are not fried. Typically. The twisty ribs are way more twisty, baby. That's enough of this. These ribs suck. I'm pissed off.
Oh, jeez.
These should be good. This is the everything we've already eaten together platter. This
not the
is
shrimps?
Missed barbecue platter. Here, try the coconut shrimp. You tell me what you think it tastes like.
Growing up, they told me never to trust shrimp from an RV, but it doesn't taste like shrimp. It has like a little honeydew to it.
I had a donut before.
It is a donut. Yeah, this is one. It tastes like a coconut donut.
This one's better than the big one we had. This doesn't look good.
Yeah.
It's not. No, that's too dry.
Wow, that's burnt.
It's so burnt. I don't know what happened today. Okay,
This is the final one?
it's the pasta.
Oh no.
This is the chicken and shrimp pasta. It smells weird, doesn't it?
I don't like that it slides.
I don't think we're gonna eat this shrimp.
Oh God, don't eat the shrimp.
We can't eat it. I have to eat it.
What about the fettuccine?
It's eat the menu.
Have a little bite of the fettuccine. I'm not eating that shrimp. Alexandria.
Teensy nibble.
Dude says she can't see.
Just take the teensy, do like a little.
Keith, you're gonna be so sick.
Eat from that? You think that's gonna be what does it?
Can.
Not the whole day?
Tastes bad.
Tastes like nothing.
Tastes like that.
Let's try the pasta.
That smells so bad.
It's not good. It tastes like nothing.
I feel like they could revamp their menu if they just put salt on stuff.
So Miles, what have you been up to lately? Tell us what's going on.
Well, we've been making a special series on Patreon where I take people's calls and I solve their problems and posting little clips on IGTV and TikTok. It's called Advice That'll Go for Miles, off of the titular segment on the tripod.
Well, Miles, thanks for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed your time, Logan.
You got it, bub.
We'll see him later in the bedroom. Next up, seafood, and joining me to dive deep into the down under of the sea is my friend and yours, Zach Korfeld. Wow, it's Thor! It's second Thor, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God! Oi.
It's me, Thor, the God of Thunder.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Did you say the second Thor?
Did I?
Oh. I was like, is there someone else doing it?
You know what you look like? You look like if Thor went through reverse Captain America-ing.
How dare you?
So we got some seafood.
It's toasty in here.
It sure is. We had to turn off the car for fear of running out of gas because air conditioning uses gasoline. Toowoomba salmon.
What's Toowoomba?
I don't know. Toowoomba or not Toowoomba. It's definitely something you can't have. It smells like cheese soup.
Oh God, it's like clam chowder.
Is it?
Toowoomba's a city in Australia.
Well, let's have their salmon. Toowoomba.
It's dry.
You know what? But it's so much better than the chicken has been.
Oh really? Mm-hmm. Seasoning's okay.
What is this?
I mean, it's hard to f up salmon. I've done it, but it's hard.
It's like a shrimp chowder.
Ugh.
It is spicy.
Hair. Oh.
It's like a spicy shrimp chowder, and I'm supposed to pour this on the salmon?
That's the way they do it in Toowoomba.
No wonder we've never heard of Toowoomba. Sorry, Toowoomba.
Do you guys, was the pumpernickel here?
Yeah,
the
it's
bread?
right behind you. Oh no, it all got cleared away. I said make sure we save the bread for Zach.
Have we talked about it yet?
Not enough.
Have you talked about it? Guys, Outback's bread.
The what? Creamy Creole sauce. So it was exactly that.
The best free bread on the market.
It is pretty good.
It's so good.
It's good free bread.
That is the best free bread. I can't believe they just give it to you.
How many locations do they have up in Asgard? Like 2, like 3?
Yeah, one on the north and the south
One
side.
near the mall. And let's move on to this. I just realized that they have a dish called 2 lobster tails.
Whoa.
And that's what it is. It's 2 lobster tails.
Hell yeah.
So, okay, here's a fun thing. I recently read, and I think this is evidence of it, that a lot of the chain restaurants that sell lobster tails do not sell lobster tails, but they sell a different, similar, smaller crustacean.
Not lobster.
That's not lobster. Like, what is that?
Yeah, what is it?
What's going on here? Because it's not a lobster. Let's try the lobster tails. There's definitely butter on this.
It's salty.
It's salty.
Oh, it was already delicious. You didn't have to do anything.
It actually is good, but way over salty.
It's so
Which is
over-seasoned.
funny because so many things I've had right before this had no salt.
Whew.
There's 2 chefs in the kitchen. There's the salty chef and the no salt
Yeah,
chef.
chase that with some bread.
Yeah, you really do.
Excellent.
Like love yourself.
Another.
Yeah, another. Yes, all right.
Get it from
I
Thor?
get it when Fat Thor had beer. Is
What
this
is this?
not the other salmon? Is this not the Toowoomba?
Is this not Chumbawamba? I've had a lot of grilled salmon. I've never had perfect.
Is this a slight on Toowoomba? The fact that they serve a salmon that's not perfectly grilled and they call it Toowoomba? Is there like some sort of like Aussie shade we're missing?
That's the same thing.
Tastes worse though.
Because it doesn't have the Chumbawamba.
Doesn't have the Chumbawamba on it.
You guys know the deal with salmon, right? That they dye it pink with your brain. You know that? You know that?
Yeah.
I think it's their diet is what decides their color.
Oh.
Look, I just read the blurb online, and I'm not a scientist, okay? But they're gray.
It could be wrong. Okay, let's
Say
try.
it's a lie. You can't. Ding, verified true.
That's true. How many times am I gonna eat the coconut shrimp?
They've already eaten it?
Twice. It's exactly the same as the appetizer, except there's a potato now.
Was it yummy?
It tastes like a donut. It tastes like a Girl Scout cookie with shrimp. The new shrimp Girl Scout cookie.
It was incredible.
But it's like a donut. It's like so sweet. It's
Yeah.
a dessert.
Yeah, this is
it's
right.
dessert shrimp. Oh, this one's better than the one I had with
It's
Miles.
delicious.
No, this one's like fresh.
What kind of trick is this? Is this Loki's doing? Oh, Loki.
Wouldn't it be fun if we had Loki behind in the bedroom and he just peeked out, and it was actually the real Loki?
Not the variant.
Not the variant. No, but what's this look like to you?
Shrimp on the barbie.
Shrimp on the Barbie. Now, last time we opened up a container of shrimp, it smelled terrible, so much so we didn't want to eat the shrimp. This shrimp smells non-offensive.
It's not amazing.
Not offensive, though.
What's going on? Is just a lot of garlic, or?
It's saturated with shrimp juice and butter.
I got a little shrimpy right here.
Show me what it looks like going in your mouth. Show me. I'll show you.
This is what it looks like going in my mouth.
Cool. Audience, tweet pictures at us of you putting shrimp in your mouth. This is a participatory show. That's salty too.
What's up, baby?
It's so hot.
It's really hot.
And I didn't like any of the seafood really. I thought the first bite of salmon was pretty okay. And I liked seeing 2 potatoes in each box. Well, Zach, what's been new with you? You got the guilty pleasures going strong. You've been had lots of cool guests. Check out the whole back catalog if you haven't checked out an episode at all. There's celebrities like Lana Condor, Keith Habersberger,
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, literally, I'm not kidding. Vin Diesel and John Cena were on an episode. Pretty f***ing dope.
That's what I've been up to. We should get gas for you.
I got plenty of gas.
I'll see you later.
Whoa! Oh, wow. He flew all the way back to Asgard. I hope he finds the Infinity Gauntlet. Finally, the time has come for us to have steaks. So to help me devour all of this beef are my beefy boys, the Lou Burger boys, Hughie and Alex. Let's bring them out here. Woo!
I don't love costumes, but I'm doing it because Alexandria is letting us eat steak.
That's true.
And that's very nice of
You
her.
did get the steak.
Call me anything, but don't call me crazy, because it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Alex brought some cookies to the all-you-can-eat eating the menu time. This is where the words are. It's got a special Australian ingredient in it that's not normally found in brownies, and I'd like to see if you can guess what it is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a good bite.
I don't think it's that bad, but it's really dry. The
Yeah.
flavor is actually not bad, but I don't know what's wrong with it. But
It's got Vegemite in it.
oh, that doesn't taste like Vegemite to me. That actually tastes pretty okay.
Hughie is so far the only person that hasn't liked this.
And who else has eaten it?
A lot of people here.
Nick, Jonathan. Did you have a bite, Alexandria?
You liked it, Jonathan?
Give Alexandria a little slice, yeah.
Yeah, Alexandria.
Do you prefer Alexandria or Alexandria? Yeah, but you
I don't think the buttercream is necessary at all. In fact, I think it almost ruins what it is.
I feel like I'm going crazy here. This is the worst thing he's ever baked.
Wow!
What?
It's not the worst thing he's ever baked. Those other brownies were.
the cacao
The
brownies.
cacao brownies were. Thanks so
cacao.
much. Okay, we got 7 signature steaks.
Holy crap.
This is the filet mignon.
Cheers. Cheers. Meat cheers.
You know, there's nothing like eating after someone's burped in your face.
I didn't burp in your face. It burped right there.
Well,
You want me to burp in your face next time?
No.
I'll show you what it feels like. Next burp, it's coming to you.
No, nobody wants this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
that's pretty good.
That's actually great.
That's pretty
Wow.
good. I like the outside. It's like a little crispy.
Yeah, it's got a good sear. I think this is really well cooked.
There's one member of the crew who hasn't been fed yet. My baby.
Oh.
Please. Chugga, 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 choo choo. Ooh, I like it so much.
He loves it. Bone-in ribeye.
Who doesn't love?
Oh my God. Sweet Joey. Sweet Joey.
How was it?
Oh my God.
Was it different than the first time?
I think I'm gonna cry. Like singed my eyelashes
Oh
off.
God.
Nice. Oh, look at this. This is a little bit more of a medium than a medium rare, but it still has a nice pink. Mmm.
Oh wow. Interesting flavor.
It kind of tastes like meatloaf.
I want to try this right now.
We do have a little bit of a glaze
Whoa.
to try with it.
Whoa.
Oh no,
No,
that was a bad
it
choice.
tastes like whiskey.
The ribeye. Down under. Oh, rib line.
The texture's better, but the flavor's worse.
You know what would be great with that though? Those
Some
brownies.
burger sauce.
Oh, let's
Actually,
do it.
Let's pour a little pool right here. That's got a deep end.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, it's amazing.
But now you realize that the texture is also not that good either. Because now the flavor has
Here's
been...
the thing though. Like all I taste is your delicious sauce. I don't. It's the steak is adding nothing. to
Yeah,
the
no, I agree. The New York strip?
Maybe.
I think it's a filet. It looks an awful lot like a filet to me, but let's cut her open.
Cheers. Tastes like Doritos.
What?
Like a cheddar cheese glaze.
You know what? No, I think this is the center cut sirloin. Now that I'm tasting it, because I used to get that as a kid, it's basically like a filet minus.
18 ounce. Very size.
Oh, it's overcooked. Look at that. That's a medium. That's a medium to a medium well right
That's
there.
like gray.
You're ruining it. Here's some bites. They have some nice fatty little bits.
Oh
It's awful.
no, this is the worst steak I've ever had.
Oh.
Well, I don't want to taste mine now.
That texture is horrendous.
I fully think it's spoiled beef.
Well, I don't want to swallow it then. Is there a napkin?
Thank you.
It tastes like fish. Like it tastes like the ocean.
Okay.
I've never
Some
tasted
hot
spoiled
sauce.
beef like that before. Like, this is fun and games that we play on this show, but I fully think this is rotten meat.
This is worse than
It's pretty
Alex's
unacceptable.
Vegemite barbie.
I love Outback Steakhouse, and this is like really upsetting.
We need to throw it out back.
Okay, this is this is a New York strip. This is still along the medium line.
Should we cheers?
I don't know. Meat
I know.
cheers.
Really?
No, that one tastes fine.
That was good.
Yeah.
I'm back, baby, just like that.
It's still dry. It's overcooked.
little bland.
It needs more seasoning, but it's passable. The Aussie Porterhouse. Do you know what this is? What cuts of meat this is?
Oh, let me guess. Is that right near the tuchus?
No, they're actually combinations of steaks we've already had. Little steak lesson for everybody. Everybody like my chicken lesson, right? Like whenever you see a cartoon piece of steak and it like is this shape and has a little like white like eye kind of in it, they're mimicking a ribeye. Because the ribeye has this shape, it has a rib cap of fat. So it's just fat right here, it's beautiful and marbled. It's the same thing as a prime rib. A strip steak is typically noted by this big piece of fat that goes on the outside. So see how like right here, there's this big glubbly fat? So that's like fat that's too chewy. You can't eat this fat. Whereas the fat in a ribeye is typically more marbled, it's a little softer, you can eat that fat. I wanna see how tender this is, like how much you can push down. Like I can't drag my finger through it, but this one, I could put my finger all the way through it.
I'm so glad that he's
I'm gonna
touching
eat
the
this
meat
part, but
that we're
it's
about
just the
to
best
eat.
way to show it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
A little dry.
A little dry, but has more flavor than the first fillet. Also not as tender as the other fillet because it's not as dedicated, right? So it's cooking together.
Nice texture though.
Yeah. This looks better to me. Like visually.
This one does look like the best doneness level. It looks the right amount of juiciness, nice pinkness. I think that has the most burst of flavor that we've had.
I did get a burst.
Still
in there.
tougher than this side. I gotta tell you, I was coming in here today thinking like Outback is gonna crush it. They're gonna deliver all over the place. Well, Alex, Hughie, what are you guys up to? Luberger, we're going on tour. We're going to some colleges this fall. So if you'd like us to stop by, or if you see we're in your neighborhood, maybe call a local comedy club, see if we can play there.
If you're in a student union, we're like having fun at colleges. It's been so much fun. I don't know why I said it like that. That was weird.
Hughie, I know you're still doing lots of stuff with the Syracuse art projects. That's great. You can check out more of that on Hughie's Instagram. He's always sharing stuff about that, ways for you to help support kids who need some art programs in their city, and hopefully that'll inspire you to do the same thing. But guys, it's been great to have you.
Hey, it's been a great time, Keith, and I'm glad that you didn't Crocodile Dundee me.
I'll be glad to Crocodile Dun see myself out of this hot ass RV.
It's hot. Let's get out of here. We got desserts left. Don't go away. And now it's time for our Just Desserts. Joining me to finish out today's Eat the Menu Outback is none other than the Second Try Channel and brand manager, Kaylin! Whoa!
G'day, mate.
You're a frog.
I'm a little frog.
You're a little frog.
I think I look more like Fiona from Shrek, though.
I don't know. Is there something to do with frogs in Australia?
I don't know.
They're there. Well, that's all we need.
This is my favorite, by the way.
What is
I
that?
love it's a cheesecake,
Oh, it's
right?
just cheesecake.
Yeah.
It just says cake. The cheesecake.
Specifically, New York style. This is really good.
It looks pretty correct.
Yeah, it's a New York style cheesecake. Not bad. When I was living in New York, I just get cheesecakes like from the bodegas. And
Really?
they're really good.
Everything in the bodega is always so good. Bodega life is cool.
Yeah, I was usually drunk just a little bit. You know, it was after a night out. You go get a pizza, cheesecake, whatever. This is crazy.
Carrot cake is always hilariously
This
big,
is
isn't it?
insane.
Like, I've never had a carrot cake that was modest.
It definitely looks more meatloafy than it does carrot cakey. So,
The carrot cake.
cheers. Cheers.
Very spice forward, like an overwhelming amount of the seasoning in this carrot cake. It's kind of gummy.
Yeah, the texture's what's doing it.
Texture's gummy. To me,
It's
it's
all
just,
the same texture. It's not one of my favorites, so maybe I'm like being a little biased.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I am someone who does like it. Was like, that's not a very good
Yeah.
carrot cake. But I would have eaten the whole thing if I was hungry.
something
Oh!
This looks good.
This kind of looks
Wait, what is this
fun.
one called?
It's called the butter cake.
Butter cake.
But it basically looks like a strawberry
Oh,
shortcake.
I like this.
This is great.
I love
The little
strawberry shortcake.
jam.
Oh my gosh, we get to make our own.
Yes.
This is delicious.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Did you have a grocery store that was like a Ralph's or a Vons, but around the summer they had like a strawberry cake?
Yes, this is exactly what that tastes like.
It's the grocery store strawberry
Yeah.
cake, and it's got like candied strawberries, and it's like whole
Yes.
candied strawberries.
This is exactly what that is, and it's so good.
But we gotta move on to the chocolate tower.
That looks insane.
What was the one called from Olive Garden? It was like chocolate lasagna. There's the chocolate tower. And they've also scraped in tower.
I'm not a huge chocolate person.
Oh, I do like chocolate
Unless it's
cake,
in red velvet form.
But I don't like chocolate frosting. I just like chocolate cake.
That's what it is.
This is what I imagine the Matilda Trench Bowl scene.
Oh no.
Chocolate cake tastes like, because it's so chocolatey.
And that kid was just shoving it in his mouth. That poor child.
He did such a good job.
We're gonna make you do that.
Yeah, we're stick around. Okay, we got the Chocolate Thunder from Down Under.
More chocolate.
Which I believe is the name of the Australian male strip
Yeah,
review
oh my
show.
god, the one in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, but
You haven't seen that one?
I've been wanting to go.
We learned from them in my bachelor party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Guys and girls alike, go to a male strip review show. You don't have to be interested in men to have the greatest time of your life. It is so funny, and the way the women go f***ing nuts for them is hilarious.
They're like,
Build
okay,
it up.
we're going to Vegas soon. Put that on the list. Oh, there's ice cream? Cream. Ice cream.
Yeah,
I like
that's
those.
a good one. I always love brownie sundaes.
Same. Because I like chocolate, but I need like something else to like break it up a little bit.
I love brownies.
No, this one's good. This and the butter cake are my favorite so far.
Yeah, but whenever you have a chocolate cake this big, you always dream of just like,
Oh no. Oh god. It's so sweaty in here. That cannot be good. How are you doing, by the way?
fine. We made it to the end. We did it.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's your congratulations cake.
Thank you so much. I'll take a sip of ice cream.
Oh no. Your stomach's not gonna like that. Not gonna like that.
I think here's the thing. It's not like this is gonna be worse. In fact, I kind of probably could use some help with the evacuation process.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
Did you take your lactate pills today?
No!
Also, why is Lactate not sponsoring you yet?
I don't know! I don't know why Lactate doesn't sponsor me. I don't know why Tums doesn't sponsor me. They're spending money on the hot ones. I see you're spending money. And you know what? You know why I take personal offense to it now? It's because Complex, that makes hot ones, is owned by BuzzFeed.
Since
so now,
when?
since like 2 weeks ago. So all that stuff you love, guess what? It's owned by Papa Buzz now. How do you feel about that? You know who's not owned by Papa Buzz? This guy. Well, this has been fun, Kaylin. So great to see you. Hey, Kaylin runs basically all of our socials. Every piece of social content goes to Kaylin. Honestly, every piece of content goes to Kaylin.
And we got new clothes coming up, so.
Oh yeah, she runs all the merch too.
Stay tuned.
She does too many things.
No, we're doing
And
lots
it's great.
of cool things.
Well, thanks, Kaylin.
Thank you for having me.
We'll
Good
see you
luck
later.
with
Bye.
the best and the worst and the
Yeah.
least best and the best best.
And now it's time for the best and the least best. I'll never eat again. Today really was quite the roller coaster. I honestly came in today with really high expectations. I really like Outback. The Outback we got the food from was my Outback. I will say that I had a overwhelmingly not good experience, unfortunately. But let's start with the least best and then move to the best. So least best, quite obviously, anything spoiled is bad. So the shrimp that was bad, that was bad. The beef that was bad is even more inexcusable. To me, it's a steakhouse. That should be the best part. It's supposed to be a steakhouse. You go and you get a nice piece of meat, and I get it, it's a chain, but some communities only have chain steakhouses. Like, that's their only opportunity. So if that's all they can get, that's unfortunate. It's just not good. It's not worth it. I'm overwhelmed with how bad they were. The broccoli? That was awful. Imagine if you ordered a rotten steak with a side of that broccoli. You wouldn't know which one was worse. The number one best was the Bloomin' Onion, but everybody knew that. So my real number one best? The Kookaburra wings. I just thought they were delightful. The desserts, for the most part, were quite enjoyable. Maybe go to a real restaurant for dinner and Outback for dessert. Is there anything else you remember that I liked? Oh yeah, the seared ahi was actually pretty good. I don't know how that was good. That seems like a more complex thing to execute, and I thought that was actually pretty nice. And thanks to the baked potatoes, the unsung hero of today. Actually, the baked potato was really good. Everybody's having potatoes tonight. Potatoes! Even though I ate all that food, I still don't feel as bad as some of the restaurants that I've eaten on Eat the Menu. This is hour 6 of filming nonstop. And yeah, there were things here that were good, but mainly those were my guests. Remember Biwo? Remember Hughie and Alex? Oh, and remember when Miles dropped by? And how could we forget when Kaylin was here? And the food babies, they really shook things up. And then of course we had Zach Kornfeld. And who could forget my lovely wife coming here looking like a Grease character? And you know, I got a props to Alexandria for putting this whole thing together, having all those fun costumes for our guests, and helping get this RV. What a day! I love Outback Steakhouse. I'll give it another chance, but today was not its day. Sorry, Aussies. Hi, but I hope you have a good day. Waltzin' Matilda, she'll go a waltzin' Matilda with me. And she sang and she danced and something till her billy boiled. She'll go a waltzing Matilda with me.